All we can do is, whatever influence we have, push the Taliban for a political settlement. And I can tell you, no country has tried harder than us. Short of military action, we have done everything. But I repeat, when they think that the US is exiting and they are going to win, how much leverage have we got left? And in any case, half of Afghanistan is in Taliban hands. Why do they need sanctuaries in Pakistan?
Are you prepared to accept Taliban victory next door? You're saying, in essence, there's nothing more Pakistan can do.
Absolutely. There is nothing more we can do except push them as much as we can for a political settlement. That's all. But what happens in Afghanistan, we can only pray that the people of Afghanistan decide what government they want. And so we hope that that's what will happen in the end. They'll form some sort of an inclusive government. But that's for people of Afghanistan. As far as Pakistan is concerned, we have done what we can. And if people want us, when they say there's some Taliban crossing over the border, well, we have 3 million refugees here. So if the refugees go across the border, then hold us accountable. Then we will guarantee that there's no one will go across. But every day there are about 25,000 people who cross the border and come back because of the refugee situation here.
Just final question, Mr. Prime Minister. If the Afghan Taliban is successful, that gives more strength even to the Pakistan Taliban. And its leader, Nur Wali Masood, said in the last couple of days, quote, he's firmly hoping to take control of the Pakistani tribal border regions and make them independent.
Well, you see, this is the worry, because when Pakistan was facing militancy and terrorism, from 2005 onwards to almost 2015, 10 years, what came into existence was the Pakistan Taliban. And this guy you are mentioning is a Pakistani Taliban. They were the Afghan Talibans, they were the Pakistani. And one of the groups that was attacking the Pakistani security forces was this Tehreek-e-Taliban. This is exactly what I said. My worry is that if there's a protracted civil war in Afghanistan, we will have this overflowing into our country. And yes, it worries us.
Last thing, I do want to ask you, take just a moment to ask you about a comment you made about the role of women in your country. You said in an interview last month that women themselves bear a large part of the responsibility for the concerning rise in the number of rape cases in Pakistan. I want to ask you if you truly believe that. I mean, you're someone, you've lived in the West, you've traveled widely around the world. Do you believe women bear a large part of the responsibility for this?
Look, Judy, anyone who commits rape, solely and solely that person is responsible. So let's be clear about that. No matter how much ever a woman is provocative or whatever she wears, the person who commits rape, he is fully responsible. Never is the victim responsible. My comments were completely taken out of context. They were simply talking about Pakistan society, where we are having a sharp rise in sex crimes. And sex crime does not include just women. More than rape, child abuse, which is going through the roof. So my comments were in that context, and I used the word parda. In Islam, parda does not mean just clothes. And parda is not restricted to women only. Parda is for men as well. It means bringing the temptation down in a society. This is what I was talking about, and it was taken out of deliberately. And I have to say, because I know all the interviews I've given, never would I say such a stupid thing where a person who's raped is responsible for somehow. It's always the rapist that is responsible.
Do you believe that the importance in your country of Islam complicates your ability to do something, to take a stronger stand against violence against women?
Absolutely not. Islam gives dignity, respect to women. In fact, let me say, having traveled all over the world, I find that in Muslim countries, in Pakistan, even in other Muslim countries I've seen, women have far more treated with respect and given more dignity. You have odd cases everywhere in the world, but you look at the situation in Pakistan even now, I mean, look at the rape cases here, compare it to Western countries, they are minuscule compared to them. Yes, we have our issues, we have certain cultural problems, every nation has that. But that comes with cultural evolution, with education. But as far as a woman's dignity goes, respect, I can say after going all over the world, this society gives more respect and dignity to women.
Prime Minister Imran Khan, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.